Hello, my people. Welcome to hashtag Evolution Evolving YouTube. Whatever your talent, show it off here on the greatest social media networking site ever. I am not sponsored by YouTube. Anyway, we have the tag team tournament because a bunch of stuff happened. Last time we tried to get the number one contenders, Chris Hero's partner got them counted out, and it was a double count out. So Chris Hero went and found another partner. I don't know where he found him, but he looks like a Drew Galloway. That name sounds familiar. Is he Scottish? I don't know. Anyway, these are the teams that are facing in the tag team tournament. But like, we'll get to the end because I'm gonna simulate it all the way to the last match. But the team that gets it will get to rest the entire rest of the afternoon until we get to the last match. So yeah, Austin Aries and Cody Rhodes facing off against James Ellsworth and Curtis Axel. James Ellsworth went and found him a partner. Austin Aries and Cody Rhodes advance. Chris Hero and Drew Galloway versus the Vaudevillains. Chris Hero and Drew Galloway advance. Tommaso Ciampa, hashtag DIY versus the Los Matadors. Hashtag DIY wins. Blake and Murphy versus Nick and Matt Jackson. Nick and Matt Jackson win. And now, Austin Aries and Cody Rhodes versus Chris Hero and Drew Galloway. Chris Hero and Drew Galloway advance. DIY versus Young Bucks. Young Bucks advance. Now on to the final match. I messed that all up. I was trying to stop the recording and I accidentally took a screenshot. On to the final match. And here we are. NXT TAKEOVER 1 face the team simply known as the Alliance, taking on the Young Bucks, and Chris Hero here just destroying Nick Jackson. These kicks to the face. A brutal attack by Chris Hero starting off in this match. He is prepared for this match. He went through an entire tournament to get here, and he's not going to back down now. Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson beating every opponent that kept up to them, including DIY, and now here it comes. Oh, he's got him in it. Spike Tombstone Power Driver. That's one of their specialties. 1, 2. Trying to win this match real quickly. That is not enough. Each of these teams have been through 2 matches already. They're trying to get that prime spot, the final spot. And now Matt Jackson with the springboard 450 and a kick to the face of Chris Hero. Now Chris Hero with the reversal, and now a kick to the head. Both of these men are big men. Both Chris Hero and Drew Galloway are big men, and they're using that to their advantage right here. And now tagging Drew Galloway in. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Drew Galloway. That move is not supposed to be on him. I will change that immediately. 2. A springboard by Drew Galloway. Big as he is. Holy crap. Some people. Now, wow, lifting him all the way up from the ground into a suplex. Matt Jackson is hurt here. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson not able to use their speed. That's what they need to use. It's basically the battle of power versus speed. Who will go on to face the Revival? And now Drew Galloway. Oh my gosh, with the face buster straight into the mat. Now pinning again. 1, 2, and a kick out by Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson. Look at how fast. Oh, and Chris Hero kicking him in the face before leaving. I don't think Nick Jackson saw that. And now a massive kick to the forehead, and oh my gosh, it looks like he's busted open from that. And that blood gave Matt Jackson the strength to fight. Oh my gosh, look at the speed of the strikes by Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson Oh, and a spear! Out of nowhere. Drew Galloway having to roll out away to escape this onslaught. Oh! My gosh! Matt Jackson will not be stopped right now. Can he do it? Can he lift him? Yes, he does! Into a massive, but he's tired after that. A massive wheelbarrow facebuster there. Kicking him. He's lining him up. He's lining him up. Super! Oh no, it's a reversal. It's a reversal. Into the corner. And now, their finisher, they call this Ultimate Destruction. Or the Ultimate. Now one. Oh, Drew Galloway accidentally breaking up the pinfall there, trying to run at Nick Jackson. He's going to regret that. And now a rake to the back of Chris Hero and a spinning drop kick. Spinning heel kick. Double heel kick. 1, 2. Oh, kicks up the pin. Nick Jackson is just using his speed here. He's jumping around, running around, trying to save his brother. And can he do it? He does. A massive suplex. Another one. Matt Jackson to the top rope. Matt Jackson is really taking control of this team and this match. Oh my gosh, a shooting star press from Matt Jackson. And he goes attacking his brother, Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks are rolling here. And Nick Jackson decides to pin. 1, 2. Oh! And a kick out. He was still groggy from that shooting star press. But if Matt Jackson had pinned him, I think this match might have been over. But Matt Jackson decided to let his brother fight a little. And now turns him around. And belly to back suplex from Chris Hero. And a back flip from the big man. Showing his agility. And a clothesline. Oh, dodges a punch. And a back body drop. Tells him to get back up. And a spine buster. Chris Hero is rolling right now. Turns up. Oh no. Gonna turn him around. Spear. Spear from Nick Jackson. And a standing shooting star. Showing his agility right there. Except attacking instead of just taunting. And now Nick Jackson with the sliding drop kick. Nick Jackson keeps kicking him. Kicks him, hits him again. Sorry for this. It's a little bit immersion break. I'll check my mic because I need to make sure you guys can hear me, because I've had some videos where you couldn't hear me at all. And now a spinning leg breaker. Oh my gosh, a kip up into a Hurricane Rana. And now will Nick Jackson land the super kick? Matt Jackson went forward earlier, and Nick Jackson hits it straight in the forehead, and he's bleeding now. 1, 2. Oh! Drew Galloway was too tired to get in the rope. You see him hanging him off the rope. He was too tired. He couldn't get in. They've both been through 2 grueling matches versus people like James Ellsworth and Curtis Axel. I'm just kidding. They actually fought hard opponents like Cody Rhodes and Austin Aries. And now a drop kick from Matt Jackson. And DIY. Now a kick to the chest. Chris Hero takes the spear. No! He reversed it. He reversed it into a DDT. And now, oh no. Chris Hero gets up. Oh my gosh, guillotine. Straight on the rope, choking him out. Just straight to the thorax. Straight to the neck. Oh. Irish whip. No, into the corner. And a massive knee. And raking his boot across his foot. Be careful because that bandana will come off. You can't really see all the blood now that well. You can see it a little drizzling down his face, but You can't really see it that well because of that bandana. It's soaking up most of the blood. Now into the corner. And a reversal by Chris Hero of whatever he was doing now. Back suplex. Chris Hero goes in to tag Drew Galloway. And the ref's checking on Matt Jackson, seeing if he's okay. And it looks like he's good enough to continue this fight, but Matt Jackson proving that he is good enough. He keeps slapping Drew Galloway. I think these guys have like a rivalry or something. I don't know. He's like slapped him every time he's been in the ring. And now Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, what are they planning here? Enziguri, a massive Enziguri, and now a pin. One. No, not enough. And Enziguri isn't enough to take out Drew Galloway. And Drew Galloway fighting back. Matt Jackson trying to get a kick in before he left, but the ref, he didn't want to mess up with the ref's count. He didn't want to get counted in. Nick Jackson to the top. Oh, but Drew Galloway. Oh, with the clothesline from the top rope. The big man, all that body weight coming down on him. No. He tried to go for a Hurricane Rana and reversed it into a powerbomb. 1, 2. That's not enough. A pop-up powerbomb is not enough. Oh, went for a kick, but that was straight to the groin there. Now a roll-up pin. 1, 2. Oh, Drew Galloway kicks out. Spear from Nick Jackson, but he's tired. He can't get to the pin. Come on, pin him. He's right there. No. Well, he actually does, but it's a little bit too late, I think. 1, 2. Oh, no. It was a little too late. He kicks out at 2.5. That was so close to 3. Drew Galloway rolling with the neck and a massive punch. Now, oh, he went for his finisher. He went for the butterfly DDT, but got reversed. And now, Nick Jackson. He stole it. He hits it. He hits the butterfly DDT. 1, 2, 3. And Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks, move on. Nick Jackson hitting Drew Galloway with his own move. Look at these big men. These are big men that know how to move, though. And I think if that final thing, if Chris Hero had gotten there in time, Drew Galloway could have taken advantage, but he could not. He was too tired. All these men were tired. It was all they could do just to compete in this match, let alone actually like run and pick up pinfalls. And here's when he hits the butterfly DDT on him. 1. And Drew Galloway's, I think he's arguing with a crowd member. That guy in the blue shirt distracted him. And when Chris Hero realizes it, it's already too late. And the Young Bucks move on. Let's get ready for the next match. The Cruiserweight Championship match. Rick Swann versus Cedric Alexander. And here we are, the Cruiserweight Championship match. Fresh off that big win from the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are taking a break. The tag team match will be the main event. So they're going to be taking a break until then. And now, Rick Swann getting a brutal attack by Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander looking to come away with the victory here versus Rick Swann. He won in a fatal 4-way #1 contenders match by pinning Noam Dar, who is still injured. We hope he's resting well. I don't even know. I think he has a concussion. He has a serious concussion after that. And oh my gosh, a springboard frog splash to the back of Rick Swann. And now that move. Rick Swann reversing, getting getting control of this match for the first time, looking to retain his Cruiserweight Championship. He's the very first Cruiserweight Champion, the first and only so far. So he's looking to keep that going. And now, oh, stopping him dead in his tracks and just a jawbreaker. Now, Fisherman Driver from Rick Swann. We know championships give people superpowers, and now, oh my gosh, a Hurricane Rana, driving his head straight into the ground. And now, 1, 2, that is not enough to pull away with the victory yet. And now, Rick Swann getting out of that reversal. And now, turning him around into spin out powerbomb. Now just kicking him. Another kick. Oh, he's going to the top rope already. Oh, gets down, but he slips off the rope and comes back down and goes for a frog splash, but misses. Rick Swann a little too excited. He slipped off the rope there. Fell to the ground. He had to get back up there. And that gave Cedric Alexander enough time to take advantage. Throwing him into the corner. Lifts him up. And a Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Cedric Alexander showing his agility. And now Cedric Alexander going to the top rope. This is Cruiserweights, ladies and gentlemen. Going for a double foot stomp. This is how Cruiserweights do in a dragon suplex. Northern Light suplex, I mean. Lifts him up. Detonation kick. Detonation kick. Oh my gosh, it's over. It's over. Already. Cedric Alexander, oh, misses the punch. Grabs him anyway. Lumbar check. Now, going for the pin. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out from Rick Swann. Kicking out at 2. That one lumbar check isn't enough here in NXT TAKEOVER 1. And now, an elbow to the head, a punch, and now a reversal. They're just striking now. A fireman's carry takedown. Into another fireman's carry takedown. These guys are going back and forth right here. Has him in a headlock and a jawbreaker. A massive jawbreaker. Going all the way down to the ground. He thinks that's enough. 1, 2, and a kick out. I was thinking it was going to be a repeat of Noam Dar. He just broke Rick Swann's jaw. Cedric Alexander vicious with all his attacks. That's why he's so successful. He's not only a high flyer, but he's also very powerful and vicious when he attacks. He'll be your friend before the match, but there, that chicken wing gut buster. He'll be your friend before the match, but once the match starts, it's all competition, and he will not lose. Now Cedric Alexander springboard misses. Rick Swann is a little too close to the ropes. Instead tries to run at him, but he ducks it and he ends up in the corner. Oh, and a big boot to the face. Oh, goes for a punch and a Spanish fly from Rick Swann. Going to the outside. Is he going for that springboard 450? No. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He went for it, and he got it. And now to the top rope. Phoenix Splash. It's over. Rick Swann. 1, 2, 3. Rick Swann retains his title. And he's still your Cruiserweight champion. Cedric Alexander, so good in this matchup. Lasting so far. He fought and he fought. He got all these great moves in. But Rick Swann's resiliency came out in the end. Here's the lumbar check. That massive. Those knees to the back. And here it is, the thing that ended the springboard 450 into the Phoenix Splash. And it was all over but the shouting. 2, 3. And Rick Swan remains your Cruiserweight Champion. Yeah, he's surprised by it. He knows that Cedric Alexander is a hard opponent to face. So even he's surprised by this turn of events. Let's move on to the next match. Asuka facing off against Summer Rae, beating Nia Jax once and beating also. She beat Nia Jax once, she beat Natalya twice, so I moved her up to the main roster where she lost to Charlotte. But I think if she could beat Nia Jax and Natalya, maybe she deserves to be in NXT and become a champion there. Maybe build up some of her skills, and if she can go the distance here, maybe she can go back to the main roster. Maybe challenge Charlotte later. So let's move on to that match right there.